Hello, everyone. Today we are going to learn through the topic of the Dinosaur Museum. All right. So we are going to go through obvious question. What is a dinosaur? All right. Dinosaurs are prehistoric reptiles that have lived on Earth from about 228 million years ago. All right. So that's a very, very long time ago. Okay, so reptiles. We obviously know what are reptiles, right? Reptiles are turtles, snakes, what else? Geckos. Okay, those are reptiles. And modern birds are also one kind of dinosaur because they have share a common ancestor with non-avian dinosaurs. Non-avian dinosaurs, all dinosaurs besides birds, which are now extinct, which means they are no longer here on the planet Earth, varied greatly in shape and size. Some weighed as much as 80 tons. That's very, very heavy. And were more than 36 meters in height, right? Others were the size of a chicken and weighed as little as 3 kilograms. So they were very big and obviously very small. All non avian dinosaurs lived on land. Some may have gone into swamps and lakes for, for food, but they did not live entirely in water. Meat eaters walked on two legs, like a T-Rex. Okay, the best example. On two legs and hunted alone or in groups. Okay, so in groups like a pack of wolves. Okay, wolves very depend on each other and they work in groups to catch their prey. Or like a tiger who would be able to hunt alone and mostly hunt alone. All right. And obviously, the size between the tiger and the wolf are different. So that's why you would have wolves, although they are also dangerous and quite big animals as well, hunt in groups so that they can hunt down a bigger prey, right? But as for a tiger, because it's already a big uh, predator, it can hunt alone as much as T Rex did, all right? Because T Rex was one of the biggest predators out there on land. All right. Plant eaters, obviously, it's the one that eat plants, walked on either two or four legs and grazed on plants. All right. So, which means they were mostly eating just plants. The feature that distinguished dinosaurs from other reptiles is a hole in the hip socket. This feature allowed dinosaurs to walk upright. Pterosaurus, or a flying reptile, and let me underline, and Plesiosaurus, ocean-dwelling reptiles, did not have this feature and were not dinosaurs. All right. So mostly, I hope you understand the idea of the dinosaurs. Obviously, we'll go back through it again. But for now, please get your book, Family and Friends 4 class book, and please open page number 22. And we are going through the irregular verbs. Okay, firstly, we need to know what it is. An irregular verb is a verb that doesn't follow the regular inflection. That's why it has irregular. Okay, or ending to the word. That's expected when putting it into the past tense or past participle. All right, so mostly what does it mean? That it's ed and d will be added to the irregular word. And obviously there are also exceptions, but we are not going through the exceptions yet. So let's go for the first exercise. Number one, we are going to read and learn. So let's start. Did they go to a museum? So make sure to listen and read the question and focus on did and go. Yes, they did. All right, that will be the answer. No, they did not. Next question is, did Amy buy a postcard? All right, did and buy. No, she didn't. She bought a model. Okay, bought. So there you go. Bought would be an irregular verb. Which museum did you go to? Which? Did and go. We went. Went would be the different version of go. We went to the dinosaur one. The next question is, what did you see? Did, see, and obviously what? We saw. Again, saw is the version of see. Okay, we saw dinosaur skeletons. Okay, let's go for the second exercise. Write notes about you, ask and answer. Okay, so we have 6 questions here. We are going to write down the answers, which means you are going to write answers. I will give you an example and explain to you. So the example is, where did you go on Saturday? I went to the park. Okay, so what do we have to focus here is where did go. All right, so go. I went. So go would replace went. Sorry, the up vice versa. Went will replace go, and obviously where is to the park. I went to the park. All right. That means he on Saturday he went to the park. So again, the first question is the same one. Where did you go on? So what you have to do is choose a day and write down the answer. Obviously nowadays we can't really go mostly anywhere, but you might have gone to the supermarket or 7-Eleven and you might have bought something, right? So uh that will be an example. And as you can see, it says your friend, right? So you might want to ask, you might uh call your friends and ask them the same question and they need to answer. Obviously, if you are able to do that. Okay, let's go for number 3. It says write about what you and your friends did. Well, exactly what I meant. Okay, so we're done with number 3, and now number 4. Listen and sing. We will need a CD for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the song and you will have to sing it while listening to it. I will read it out. You will have to repeat after me, practice reading it, and then after that, use the CD if you can and try to sing along. Okay, let's start. My school trip. Where did you go when you went on your trip? Did you go to a museum or a farm or a ship? When it was lunchtime, what did you eat? Did you eat a sandwich? And did you eat some meat? I went to a museum and saw paintings old and new. I ate a yummy sandwich and I bought this batch for you. Okay, very good. Now, lastly, I would like to show you irregular verbs again. So let's look at the regular verbs in sentences. I like chocolate ice cream. Like, when I was a kid, I liked vanilla ice cream. I have always liked ice cream. My sisters cook very well. Last weekend, they cooked dinner for our whole family. They have cooked Thanksgiving dinner for many years. Okay? So that will be it, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.